Kansas City Sports Update Studios. Welcome to Kingdom Radio, where we talk about all things Kansas City Chiefs. Brought to you by Arrowhead Update. Join Chris and Richard on iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Spreaker, Player FM, CastBox, and all third-party applications. Check us out on Facebook platforms such as Kansas City Sports Update and Arrowhead Update. And if you cannot find us there, Google or search Kingdom Radio and Kansas City Chiefs, and you will find us. Welcome to the Kingdom.
How are we doing, Chiefs Kingdom? It is Tuesday, July 30th. This is Chris here with you today, as Richard is out working on some behind-the-scenes stuff that I'm going to be sharing with you later on at the end of the show. Around this time of the year, every team in the NFL believes they are a contender, from the Super Bowl champion Patriots to the Arizona Cardinals. But the air in and around Kansas City is different this year. This year, a smell is noticeable for the first time in 50 years. That smell is that of a Super Bowl. Last year, as the season went on, the fragrance came to Kansas City as the strong play of the offense and Patrick Mahomes took the NFL by storm. This year, the smell is heavy in the air due to the significant changes on defense that will bring a balanced attack to every game. Training camp officially opened up last week with everyone in attendance. That includes a fan favorite, Chris Jones, who had been holding out from earlier OTAs in hopes of garnering a new contract. This is great news as Jones showed his team-first philosophy and showed up to learn the new defense. Some notes on the offense is that Mahomes is completing about 80% of his throws in camp so far and has only thrown one interception. Speed at the wide receiver position is destroying the defense. Hill, Sam Watkins, and McCole Hartman have all had long receptions for touchdowns. On defense, according to Spags, the linebacking group is taking things very seriously. He specifically named Hitchens, Reggie Ragland, and Damian Wilson for their professionalism. He was impressed that Chris Jones met up with Coach Daly immediately after a coach's meeting to go over the new scheme with him. He did say that Jones had some learning to do. Spags continued on about the cornerback situation, stating that Kendall Fuller is going to master the nickel position. It seems to be a more natural position for him. In emergencies, we will move him outside. He also continued to say that we need to find a backup there at the nickel position. This should be where the rookie cornerbacks have a shot to win the roster. DeMontre Wade at outside cornerback or has been moved to outside cornerback when Bashaud Breeland went down with an injury. I believe he had a cut thumb on, I think it was Monday. He is one guy that is really buying into the techniques that the defensive back coaches are teaching. So that's kind of a reward for him doing everything he needs to do. He was on our practice squad last year and didn't really do a whole lot or show a whole lot. Last year he wasn't even the standout in training camp, but the Chiefs decided to keep him on the practice squad. All throughout college, he was still learning the cornerback position, and his final 2 seasons, he ended up having 9 interceptions. So he's still learning the position, but now with another year underneath some professional coaching tutelage, he's at least showing some of that learning to be paying off right now. Let's see. It's still early in training camp, so don't necessarily have to pin him in just yet as the will-be starter. But with Breeland coming back from the injury as well today, we're just going to see how everything changes based on those roster changes and the injuries. Spags continued on to talk about K-Pass, Spags says that he sees the potential in him, and is trying to find a way to work him into the lineup. He's also moved him in, or rotation in, with the first team on the defensive line. As we have all expected, Frank Clark and the Honey Badger have been setting the tone early for this defense and are, quote-unquote, promising changes this year. On the injury front, just today, Tyreek Hill went down after a collision with Bashaud Breeland. It was a little scary for a while there, but as word came out from the trainer's tent And Tyreek just is going to have a bruised hamstring, and that's going to be, a bruised quad, and that's going to be it. There's lots of minor injuries that are starting to take their toll. Nothing really to be concerned about, other than one major injury, which was to Keith Reeser yesterday, on Monday. But the Chiefs have still not made an official announcement as to what that injury is. There's lots of speculation, but until we get official word, I really don't want to put anything out there. I just wish the best for him. He was probably going to end up being our third probably our fourth cornerback on the depth chart. He had some potential there. So now time for our special announcement. The Kansas City Sports Update has released an app that you can download onto your phone to always have access to our updates. Go to our Facebook page, Kansas City Sports Update, and while you're there, shoot us a like, and click the link in our About section. The link is under our affiliation section. If you have a question for Richard or myself that you would like discussed on the show, hit us up in the chat tab in the Kansas City Sports Update application and send us your questions. We look forward to hearing from the kingdom. You guys have a great day. Look forward to hearing from you guys again soon.
From the Kansas City Sports Update Studios, welcome to Kingdom Radio, where we talk about all things Kansas City Chiefs. Brought to you by Arrowhead Update. Join Chris and Richard on iHeartRadio, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Spreaker, Player FM, CastBox, and all third-party applications. Check us out on Facebook platforms such as Kansas City Sports Update and Arrowhead Update. And if you cannot find us there, Google or search Kingdom Radio and Kansas City Chiefs, and you will find us. Welcome to the kingdom.